Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making taco lasagna. Alright, I'm starting out here. I have a pound of ground beef I browned up and I drained off the excess grease. That's right, Dexter, it's a pound of ground beef. That comes from cows. Now I'm going to add a pack of taco seasoning in here. Dexter's in a good mood, guys. You know why. So I'm going to add a pack of taco seasoning in with my ground beef. I'm going to stir that together. And we're going to set this aside just for now. Okay, now that my ground beef is all browned up and seasoned and set aside, we're going to make the cheese sauce for our taco lasagna. I'm going to start in a saucepan. I'm going to dump in about a quarter of a cup of milk. And I have roughly about 4 teaspoons of flour. We're going to get that in and we're going to whisk this together. And I'm going to turn my heat up a little bit to about medium-low. And I'm just going to whisk this for a few minutes until our milk warms up and the flour dissolves in there. Yes, Dexter. Dexter is in a good mood today, guys. I'm just going to go in here and get around the edges with my finger, get this flour off. And guys, my hands are clean. I wash them 30 times a day. Now that that's starting to warm up, I'm going to add in some salt. I'm going to go for about a half a teaspoon of salt and about a quarter of a teaspoon of black pepper. You can also use white pepper if you like. Turn my heat up just a little more. Yes, Dexter. We hear you, Dexter. So you just want to stay with your sauce here and keep it going. You don't want to walk away. Now I'm going to add in the rest of my milk. This is a total of 1 cup of milk. And I'm going to turn my heat up a little more. We want this to thicken. And I have some Fiesta blend cheese. Taco cheese will work too. I'm going to add in roughly about a cup of cheese. And I'm just eyeballing this, guys. Alright, now I'm going to grab a spoon here. And I'm just going to stir this. If I need to add a little more cheese as this heats up, I will. I'm just going to stay with it. Melt the cheese in there. And have it starting to thicken up for us. Okay, now that my cheese sauce is starting to thicken up, and I add a little more cheese in there, guys, and just a touch more salt. I turned off my heat. See how nice and thick that's getting? I turned off my heat, and I'm going to move that aside just for now. Okay, I pulled my taco meat out of the pan here. I'm going to use this pan. Now, if you're going to use a 9x13 baking pan, you would spray with some cooking spray. And then you're going to take some flour tortillas. You want to cover the bottom of your pan. I'm putting one in there. And I cut some tortillas up into pieces. We're just going to put it around the sides. And you want to try to cover as much as the bottom of your pan as you can. And if you use a 9x13 baking pan, you're going to have to do a little bit of a different configuration of your flour tortillas, but you'll figure out how to do it to cover it up. Now I'm going to take some of my taco meat. I'm going to sprinkle it in here. And guys, I'm just using this one pan to help save on cleanup. I'm going to take some of my cheese sauce and put a little bit of that over top. And it doesn't have to be perfect because this will melt as it goes in the oven. Let's give that a smear around there. And I'm going to take some of my shredded Fiesta blend cheese, put some of that in there. We're going to cheese this up. I'm going to take some more of my flour tortillas. We're putting cut ones in now. This way here, when you serve it, it'll be easier to get pieces out. And I'm just going to layer these in here. And you just want to make an even layer. I'm going to go ahead and get more of my taco meat here. And this is where the lasagna idea comes in, because you're layering your ingredients. And we're just going to do this 2 layers. Smear my meat out. Now we're going to go in with more cheese sauce, the rest of our cheese sauce. Trying to get this in here without blocking the camera view. And I'm just going to go ahead and smear that cheese around. And like I said, this cheese will melt as this bakes, this cheese sauce, and it will find its own way. I'm going to put some more of that Mexican blend cheese in there. I'm going to go for a final layer of flour tortillas. And I might have to cut 1 or 2 more up. I'll have to see here. I'm going to go ahead and cut more up off of camera, and I'll bring it back. Alright, now that I have my flour tortillas cut, I'm going to finish layering them in here to cover this. And we'll just put a little extra one on there. And I'm going to put some more of that Fiesta blend cheese on there. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in a 400-degree oven uncovered for 20 minutes. Until our cheese melts, everything heats through, and we'll get this. Alright guys, this just came out of the oven. It only took 10 minutes. It really wasn't much to it, cooked fast. Now I'm going to take some chunky salsa, and I'm going to put some of this on top of it. And you could top your taco lasagna with just about anything that you like. You folks out west there in California, I'm sure you would like some avocado on there. I know it's pretty popular out your way. And I'm just putting an even coat of chunky salsa on here. And this is mild salsa. If you like the hot, you can use that. Alright, that's looking good. Now I have some lettuce I shredded up. We're going to get that on top. And if you do sour cream, guys, go ahead. I don't like it. I'm not going to use it. And finally I got a can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. I drained them in a little colander here. I'm going to sprinkle that on top. Now you can also use fresh tomato and like sliced jalapeno if you like. I'm just doing it easy because I worked all day. It was a long day, and I want to try to keep it as easy as possible. And I'm just spreading my tomatoes out over top of this. And those green chilies are going to add a little bit of heat. Not a whole lot, but a little bit of heat. That'll make it good. And Dexter got quiet all of a sudden, guys. Alright, this is ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Alright, guys, let me get in here and give this a try. Now, you could top that with more salsa, guacamole, or like I said, some sour cream. We're just keeping it simple today. That's really good. Get a little bit of that beef over here on this side. It tastes sort of like a burrito. Cheesy. You get the flavor of the tortilla. Spices of the taco meat. The crunch of the lettuce. It really goes together good. That's really delicious, and it wasn't hard at all. Alright, there you have it. Taco lasagna. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.